are live, everybody. Welcome into Strength Circus. My name is Sam, and I will be your coach for today's full body strength and cardio workout. As always, we're going to get started with our warm-up in just a minute at 12:30. So before we start, do that area check. Make sure you aren't going to hit anyone or anything around you. You can do a big step side to side and a big step front and back. Be sure you have your water handy. Today I will be using a set of dumbbells like on Monday. I am in the studio today, so I'm glad to be back here coaching this class in the studio with you guys this afternoon. But like on Monday, I will be using a set of dumbbells, and I will break it off into our strength, cardio, and core circuit. But of course, we're going to get into our warm-up first, getting our bodies moving. So if you aren't already, stand on up. We're going to start here by bringing the knees in for some alternating knee hugs. So standing up nice and tall, giving that knee a big squeeze, alternating from right to left, feeling that stretch in our hips, the hamstrings. One more each side. And next, we're going to take that heel back, straight back to our lower glutes, giving it a big squeeze, and then alternating sides. So only holding this stretch for about a second, and switching. Feeling this stretch in our thighs and those quadriceps here, and in the knees. Go for one more on each side. Last one. Going into a jog in place next. So picking up that pace just a bit. We're picking our feet up off of the ground, pumping our arms, engaging the core. Deep breath. We're gonna go straight to some jumping jacks. So jumping up nice and high, having the option here to do that side-to-side step. A more low-impact option. Deep breath. Go for a 3, 2, and 1. Slowing it down. We're going to go into our elephant stretch. Right heel out, hips come back. Scooping the ground all the way to the ceiling. Alternate sides. Deep breath here, big inhale down, exhale to the ceiling. Feeling the stretch in the glutes and the hamstrings. Give me one more on each side. Big scoop, last one here. Straight into some arm circles, starting back first. Big circles. Warming up the shoulders, chest, arms, and upper back. And let's switch rotation. So big circles forward. Alrighty, next up, opening those legs a bit wider. Having our hands in that T, we're going to do some windmills. So reaching across, toe to opposite, fingers to opposite toes. Alternating sides. Nice and quick. Reaching down as far as we're comfortable. Feeling that stretch in our back, shoulders, and in our legs here. Go for 3, 2, and 1. Next up, we're going to do some forward lunges. So big lunge forward, back to center. Make sure we're standing up nice and tall, chest is open, trying to get those knees at a 90-degree angle. Pushing yourself up with that front foot. Deep breath. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Alrighty, guys, that was our warm-up. Nice and quick. Grab some water if you need to. We're going to get into our first circuit, so our strength circuit, in just a few seconds. If you don't already, you can turn that fan on if you have one. I'm already building up the sweat, so I'm going to go ahead and turn mine on. Take some deep breaths, grab some water, and then we are going to get into our strength circuit. Alrighty guys, I hope we're ready to get a good workout in here. Starting with our 3 strength movements, I will be using these dumbbells. If you have any object at home or any weight at the gym will work. So we're going to start with our split squats, right and left. We're going to start with the left foot front, right toes back, having that weight hanging down first. We're bending down into that split squat. As we come up, we bring the weight to shoulders, back down. So alternating the position of our hands, keeping our feet in that stationary position. We're going to be here for 20 seconds on each side. Make sure our feet are in alignment. 20 seconds, and let's go. We're down. Weight comes to shoulders and back down. So alternating from shoulders, the hips, feet, and knees stay in that same spot. Feeling this work in our legs and in the arms and shoulders. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides, right foot front, left toes straight back. 20 seconds, starting down, and let's go. We're all the way down. Weight to shoulders and back down. Going at whatever pace our bodies are comfortable with. Making sure we're breathing nice and controlled, finding our balance. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Next up, just using one of our weights, we're going to go into our alternating dumbbell swing. So feet are wider than shoulder width, nice and flat. Remembering we're sitting back into our hips and heels. Weight is through our legs, up to the chest, and back down. Alternating hands. This is our movement. 40 seconds here. Feet stay in that stationary spot, nice and flat. And let's go through the legs, up towards the ceiling. Just bringing it up as far as we're comfortable. Trying to get low in that swing through. Feeling that work in our lower body, in the legs and glutes, in our core, and in the shoulders here. You're halfway there. Make sure we're squeezing our glutes up. Nice and tight here. Deep breaths. 10 more seconds. Inhale through the legs. Exhale. Pass the weight over. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Control that weight down. Next up, our final strength movement. We're going into that single arm, single leg press. So here, one weight starting in the right hand, having the option to either stand on both feet, nice and flat, as we do our single arm overhead press, having those left toes back, challenge our balance just a bit more, or having that right foot completely elevated. So those are our 3 options. 20 seconds in the right hand, and then we'll switch. Let's go. Nice and controlled, taking deep breaths. Make sure our toes are pointing straight forward. The weight is coming all the way down to our shoulders and directly to the ceiling. Nice and controlled down, and press it up. 10 more seconds. Remembering to breathe. Inhale, control it down. Exhale, press. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Control it down. Switching sides. Weight in the left hand, starting on the shoulder. Pressing it straight up and back down. This time, right foot is either flat, toes, or elevated. 20 seconds, and let's go. Straight up and back to shoulder, nice and controlled. This opposite arm and hand can be out for balance or just outside. You're halfway there. Inhale down, exhale, press. Working that shoulder here, the core, and our stability. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and control it back down. Woo! Alrighty guys, putting those weights down, grabbing some water. We're gonna move on to our cardio circuit now. So cardio will be all body weight. You do have the option to add weight if you'd like to. We've got 3 cardio movements here, 40 seconds each, back to back, and then we will move on to our core. So grab a quick sip of water. Being sure those weights are out of your way or those objects are out of your way. We have plenty of space to do our cardio. First movement here, we've got some squat jumps. So nothing crazy, we're in our squat position. Sitting back into the hips and heels. We're down and exploding up. We're here for 40 seconds. Get into position. Feet parallel, chest is open, core tight, and let's go. We're down, exploding up. So controlling our hips back and raising those feet off of the ground. Option here to just do squats as well. Whatever you do, keep it moving. You're halfway there. Using your arms for momentum. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up. Shake those legs out. Next up, we've got some high knees. Nothing crazy. Feet underneath of our hips. Chest is open. Staying on our tippy toes. Bringing those knees up high. Pumping the arms. 40 seconds here. Deep breath. Let's go. So running in place. Trying to bring those knees up high. Pumping the arms. Keeping the core nice and tight. Option here, stationary high knees. Same thing on our tippy toes. Knees up high, pumping the arms. 10 seconds. Woo! Remember to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowing it down. Keep it moving. Keep this side-to-side step. Next up, finally, we've got our speed racer. So here, we're staying low. Slight bend in those knees. We're leaping to one side. Curtsy lunge down and alternate. Trying to stay low. If we can, tapping the ground. If not, just coming to the knees. 40 seconds here. Let's get low and let's go. Leap and curtsy lunge. The diagonal lunge here. Sitting up nice and tall. Chest is open. We're looking straight forward or straight at the ground in front of us. Feeling that this works in our lower body and core. Over halfway there, guys. Remember to breathe. About 10 more seconds, and you've got a water break after this. You can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Stand on up nice and tall. Shake those legs out and grab some water. Next up, we're gonna go into our core wrap. So again, 3, I think I have 4 movements here. So short rest, take some deep breaths, get some water, and we're gonna go into our core next. It'll be down on the ground. We're gonna start off with side planks. So 30 seconds on each side, starting on that left arm. We're gonna be down on our forearm. So make sure that our elbow is underneath of our shoulder. Our palm is nice and flat, and the legs are straight out. Options here, that inner leg can be bent, so our knee is down, and we're up on that hip. Our feet can be stacked, or our feet can be staggered. So 3 options here. We're going to be holding this plank for 30 seconds. Whenever you're ready, get into position and let's go. Pressing the hips up, either reaching to the ceiling, having the hand on the hip, or having that hand down for extra support. Keeping the glutes in the core nice and tight. Halfway there. Being sure we're taking deep breaths. 10 more seconds. You can do it, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower down. Switching sides. Over onto that right forearm. Remembering elbow with the shoulder, palm nice and flat. Legs straight out. Knees stacked or staggered here. 30 seconds and let's go. Pressing those hips up. Keeping the core nice and tight. Glutes are nice and tight. Taking deep breaths. 10 seconds in here. 20 more to go. Keep holding it, guys. We need to come on one knee. Then we can bring this opposite hand down to help. Less than 10 seconds. Deep breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower down. Woo! Next up, we're gonna do a normal plank on the forearms. So both forearms are going to be down. Options here to be on the toes or the knees here. Gonna have 30 seconds. Choose your option. And let's go. Core is nice and tight, squeezing our glutes, trying to keep that back flat. Elbows directly be looking straight down so we don't strain our neck. Halfway there. If we need to come down on our knees so that we can. But keep the core tight. Remember to breathe. Deep breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We can lower down. Final movement here. We've got our bird dog. So we're going to be in our tabletop position. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Looking straight down at the ground. Raising opposite arm and opposite leg. Nice and controlled. 40 seconds. And let's go. Keeping our back flat. Pretending like there's a cup on our back and we're trying to keep it there. So we're nice and flat, nice and stable. Squeezing our core and our glutes. Working on those stability muscles here. You're halfway there. You've got a water break after this. Press the fingertips down. Wrist under shoulders. 10 seconds. Big inhale up. Hold it. Exhale back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We can sit on up. Woo! Alrighty guys, grab some water. That was our core portion. Lastly, before our cool down, we're going to go into repeating one movement from each round. Since we don't have the time to repeat it all, I'll choose one from our strength round, one from our cardio round, and one from our core round, where I would typically get y'all's feedback. Since I cannot, I'll just choose my favorite movements from the circuits. So I think my favorites are the dumbbell swing, alternating hands. We can go into the speed skater and into our plank. So getting that object back for our dumbbell swing or our swing. 40 seconds each movement. They're going to be back to back. Dumbbell swing through the legs, alternate. Then into our speed skater, then into our plank. So starting here, feet nice and flat. We're sitting back into the hips and heels. Chest is open. And let's go through the legs, alternate hands. Squeezing the glutes up. Working on the lower body, legs and glutes. The core. And the shoulders here. 10 seconds in. 30 more to go. Make sure the feet stay nice and flat. We're breathing. Big inhale through the legs. Exhale up. 15 more seconds. Woo! You can do it, guys. Keep the core tight. Deep breaths. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping that weight straight into those speed skaters. 3, 2, and let's go. Big leap and across. Feeling this work in the legs and the core. Trying to pick up our pace to get that heart pounding. Woo! About 20 more seconds here. Then we're going to hold that plank. Stay low. Deep breaths. 10 seconds. You can do it, guys. moving. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Alrighty guys, next up we're gonna go straight into our plank. So down on our hands or forearms, wrists under shoulders, on our toes or knees. 40 seconds here, and let's go. Nice and flat, squeezing our glutes, core is tight, bracing for that punch to the stomach. Pressing the fingertips down if we're on our palms. And looking straight down at the ground. You're about halfway there. Being sure we're taking deep breaths. 10 more seconds. If we need to come down on the knees, then we can, but keep holding it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering down and sitting back up. Woo! How are we feeling, guys? Give yourselves a pat on the back. That was our workout. Grab some water. And we're going to get into our cool down next. So lowering that heart rate, stretching out our muscles. Grab a quick sip of water. And we're going to start by standing up nice and tall. And we're going to hinge through our hips and let our arms and torso hang towards the ground. Just letting them do whatever they want. Maybe swinging from right to left. Well, letting our neck hang as well. Through our arms. Loosening up those upper body and torso muscles. Maybe rotating to one side. And switching sides. Rolling back up. We're just going to roll out our neck here. So alternating our rotations. Loosening up the muscles in our neck. Down on the ground. We're going to extend our legs out, sitting up nice and tall, bringing that left forearm down. We're going to reach with the right hand across the body, taking that arch with our arms on our side. Back to center, bringing the right forearm down and reaching. Feeling that stretch in our side, stomach, and our back. Coming back to center, we're going to reach towards our toes, so towards our feet for a forward fold. Feeling the stretch in our back and in the hamstrings. Coming back to center, we're going to bring both of the feet in for a butterfly. Lengthening our spine and opening our chest. Sitting up nice and tall. Fluttering those knees downwards. Feeling the stretch in our inner thighs. Taking deep breaths. Extending those legs back out. We're going to cross one over the other. Elbow cross knee, and we're going to twist. Feeling that stretch in our upper back, the hips like glutes, and in our spine. We can roll up that wrist if we'd like to. And switching sides. elbow to knee, and we're gonna twist. Feeling that rotational stretch. Pulling the wrist out. Coming back to center. Next, we're gonna lay down on our stomachs. Nice and flat. Bringing the hands shoulder width apart. We're going to press the fingertips down and extend the arms up for a cobra. Flying the feet flat. Opening our chest, so rolling those shoulders back. Feeling the stretch in our stomachs. Taking deep breaths. On our next big inhale, you can sit the hips back, opening our knees a bit wider, falling into our hips, and reaching the fingertips out in front of us. Feeling the stretch in our hips, in our thighs, in our back. Letting our neck and our head fall through our arms towards the ground. Taking this time to relax, being proud of ourselves for getting through today's workout, thinking of some things we're thankful for, grateful for, and being proud of getting already halfway through this week, this last week of classes. Take a few more deep breaths. And then whenever you and your body are ready, you can sit back up, crisscross applesauce. And that is all I have for you guys for this afternoon strength circuits workout. As always, I'm here every Monday through Thursday while we have classes. So tomorrow I will be here again at 5 o'clock for my guts and butts class. So join me for that. If I don't see you guys again, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your week. Finish out the school year strong. Do awesome on your finals. De-stress some and have an awesome break. Again, my name is Sam, and thank you guys for joining me. Stay happy and healthy. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.